Now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion comes Pittman. 3rd and goal for Hurts. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Hey, easy.
1st down throw for Murray. He's got his big tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
In motion comes Pittman. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 27-yard line.
Two. One more.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Two.
They go play action now. Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Crown left Yeti. Great. Set. Crown left Yeti.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They put Woods in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the give, this is Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Green. What? Big Ace.
On first down, it's Murray. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. To throw again is Murray. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Murray's going to throw again. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.